All right, welcome back, guys. 164 diecast newbie, and I thought today I'd show you some of my cars that I painted and switched the wheels and tires out on. First one we'll do is the Hirahata Merc, which is this one here. This makes a great looking custom when you paint them up, and really simple to do. Take them apart and just strip them and paint them. This is what they look like when they come straight from the package. And this is one of the ones that I painted up. I've done several of these cars, different colors, candy gold and candy green and tangerine. This one being candy apple red over a silver base. And yeah, they look really sweet when you detail them out. Did the headlights and the grille treatment on this one. Also the tail lights, and put a little license plate on there. You know, you can get these license plates from ProTech over on eBay. They sell them over there. They're 1/64. Switched out the wheels and tires, like I said, with rubber tires and a white wall chrome wheel. This is what they look like stock, and they're just plastic. But you upgrade them with the rubber tires, and they really look cool. I got a whole bunch of Mercs. I'll eventually do a little Merc segment, and we can look at those. This one here is an M2, and this is what it looked like when I first got it. And this is the aftermath here. After a little bit of custom paint and some wheel switching, I also lowered it down and painted it. Well, I stripped it down first, and then I primered it, painted it candy tangerine over a gold base, which you can see that very light gold base there with an orange candy tangerine fade at the very bottom of it. But painted the top side candy tangerine, and then ran a candy red fade from here all the way back on both sides. You can just see that really gradual fade on it. And all this white and black, this is all a decal that I found in my decal box. Painted the interior white because it comes black like this. Whitened it out just to brighten it up inside. Whited out the spoiler and the bumpers on it. And the white wheels, so it all has the white trim. Looks kind of cool. It's pretty neat. Lowered it down a hair. This one here is a 59 Chevy delivery. And this is what it looked like when I first got it. It's the Hot Wheels Star Wars Mandalorian series. And they came out with several of these. They're the El Camino, and then there's a 70 Chevelle delivery, 64 Chevy Pano, and a 66 Dodge van. And these are all really cool because they all have real rider tires on them, metal chassis. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of the paint graphics on it, so I like to take them, strip them down, and repaint them. This one started off as a silver metallic base, then pagan gold, and then I came back in with a candy tangerine fade, and then of course the 2K clear on top of it. Then you got to do all the chrome trim too, you know, like around the windows, down this spear. There's a spear down here, goes all the way around the back side of it. Redo the tail lights and the headlights, and put her back together again, and you got something kind of neat. This one here is the 1968 Hot Wheels Heavy Chevy, and I did several of these old restorations, and this was an extra that I had, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to put some M2 tires on it. Stripped it down, polished out the metal so it'd be a shiny base, and then shot the Spectraflame antifreeze, and you know, did the vinyl top on it, And yeah, just cleaned up a really nice old Hot Wheel. Made it look kind of new again. This Thunderbird, this is a Hot Wheels, 1958 Hot Wheels. I don't remember what color this was originally, but I stripped it down to bare metal, then came back with this silver base, very metallic-y, almost a metal flake in the scale. And masked it off here and there, and then came back in with a House of Color organic green candy, and did a fade here and there. Then I redid the chrome, like around the hood scoop here, around the window frames, that little piece right there that, you know, separates the roof from the body. Detailed out the tail lights and that rear panel, and did the same thing with the grill and the headlights here, and the little marker lights. And then I, of course, switched out the tires from the plastic ones to these rubber tires with the big white wall and a chrome reverse wheel. There, cleaned it up a lot. I also lowered down the back of it so you could, you know, it needed to be a tail dragger. This looked like a Larry Watson custom or something. These here, they started off as the Johnny Lightning Zinger, you know, with the big giant wheels and tires on it, jacked up really high in the back. And I like these a lot, but, you know, they're a little cartoony for my collection of stuff. I like stuff to look a little bit more realistic. And the Johnny Lightning does such an awesome job replicating whatever car they're doing. And this 66 Chevelle is a really nice example of what they do. So I took that, and I removed the chassis and added some M2 wheels and tires on it, and I just made a plastic base for the bottom of it right now to hold the wheels and tires up there, and I could stand back and look at it and see where I'm going to go with it. But yeah, and the paint jobs they're pretty neat on these Johnny Lightning cars. I just left this one alone. Just switch out the wheels and tires, gave it more of a pro street look. Same thing with the 62 Impala. It started off as a Zinger, and all I did was replace the chassis down here on the bottom with a plate, something to mount the wheels and tires. Again, these wheels and tires are from the M2 cars, and yeah, they look really cool on there, I think. Gave it that pro street look. Yeah, so I like that. 55 Chevy, it started off as this 55 Chevy here, and you can see where I took this 55, took it apart, painted the roof on it green because it has a black roof, and since it has green flames on it, I did that, and then I changed the interior to white because of the white flames. As you can see here, it starts off with a green interior, and did the chrome and stuff around the windows because they don't come like that. Detailed out the front end, the headlights and the marker lights and the grille, and added in the tail lights. You can see there. And then I topped the whole thing with 2K clear because originally these are satin black. But once I cleared it, it really came out. It looks like a nice deep shiny black on there. Yeah, really good $2 investment, you know. You end up with a really nice little die cast to put up on the shelf. Also, it has a chrome chassis, so I just went around and blacked out what I didn't want chrome. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And it's sitting there. And the last car up is going to be this Demon, Hot Wheels Demon. And, you know, this Demon is basically the little coffin that was originally like a candy maroon or brandy wine. So I went ahead and took the paint off of it and polished out the body to give it that spectral flame paint style, I guess. You know, whited out the padded top on the roof and white and gold interior, just like the real little coffin would have had. and change out the wheels and tires for some rubber tires, you know, because this is originally the plastic wheels and tires that came on it. You know, detailed them out a little bit with some gold and some black paint and some chrome caps in the center. But anyways, guys, I just thought I'd share that with you. If you like this kind of stuff, give me a like, leave me a comment, and sub me if you haven't. And I will definitely see you on the next one. All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.